フルカウンター。
Alright lads, welcome back to the Grand Cross video. So boys, I just uploaded my Grand Cross is Dead video, and I didn't feel too comfortable uploading just that video because it's just me sat there talking, which I'm doing again now, but it's two of them, so there's a little more content going around, right? And yeah, boys, today I want to talk about a topic that I want to talk about for a minute now, and I want to wait till like the final season came out, but it didn't. Only half it came on Netflix. But it's my top 10 most wanted characters. So before we do dive in, do you leave a comment and let me know your most wanted character? Bear in mind, if you are going to leave a comment, do be wary of spoilers, because if you haven't watched the final season, which sounds weird to say now, because before I used to make this video, I used to say read, but now like the season's finished, so yeah. There is one character that isn't in the actual anime. It's a one-shot in manga, so it may be... No, it's not a spoiler, because they're not animating 7DS no more, so you're not going to see it ever, unless they animate the Fauna Apocalypse, which is like in like 3 years time. So yeah, no spoilers really, which is surprising, because you know, we still have a whole season of content, and I'm not putting any of them on my list. You'd be surprised, boys. So let's just jump in, and the first one is Holy Knight Deldry. You're probably thinking, what the hell? During the actual Stigma War, so literally the final few episodes of this current season, so the one we're in right now, where Goddess Margaret and Holy War Esterosa, is there is a massive fight with the humans, and during that fight, you do see Deldry rocking some new armor, which Netmarble will have to make for the cutscenes. So even one, I hope they make her a character, and he should do, to be fair. I know you're thinking, wait, what the hell? Why would I get another Deldry? Is because they gotta fill up the Part 3 banner. The Part 3 banner is literally top tier right now because it's only good characters. But if you start adding more filler, like Hendrickson and Dreyfus come in the future, then yeah, we can start getting some tickets, which you want to get tickets, right? So they gotta put some more characters in, especially if they are planning to make, like, you know, what's it, Margaret, like a festival unit, you know, the run that characters, boys, they gotta fill it up somehow. And yeah, that's number 10, so that's kind of a throw off one. But number 9, following the same storyline, actually probably the same episode, is a female Sorrio. Obviously I do like Sorrio, but if she's a female, I definitely like a little bit more. Plus the character, the model, and like, I guess not the model, but her actual, like, how she looks is actually pretty sick. I believe her name is So Soliseed, and bro, once again, it'd be kind of like the Lolly Merlin situation. We'd be lucky if we even get him or her as a character. I'm not too sure if they will. I hope they do, but that's why I was kind of surprised you watched my reaction towards Lolly Merlin, because I never thought we were going to get her. So now that I'm thinking we might not actually get her, we probably will. And yeah, just another way to add another Sorrio, which technically will be a different character, like how Margaret. And if they're going to do that too, I guess we have to get the other Tamio, who I don't really care for. But I mean, more goddesses, right? I mean, you can't complain. I hope... No, you probably won't be able to use both together, but more goddesses, more options. You know, they need more support already. Okay, next is a weird one, and not even in the 7-ish universe. In a sense, it's 4. Yes, boys, we saw the recent, if you played it, the recent actual Ragnarok trailer, well, not trailer, but the chapter did drop on Global, and had so much fun watching it and reading it through you lot. And during one of the actual cutscenes, which I made my breakdown video on, is Fauna is actually 4. So that game, bro, I don't know why, that just got me so excited for like the future and who she actually is. And now that we got some context towards the character, but yeah, bro, I can't wait now. Like the fact that she's actually 4, when we do see her in the game, it's gonna be so sick, man. Like the hammers they can do, the swinging down. A little bit upset that Fauna was what's it, like an actual, like, a PvE unit, but I mean, she's kind of needed to free turn it, but you don't really need to. It's just a little bit annoying. But boys, when we do get 4 in the future, and the actual cutscene between, if they do it where they fight Eskin, oh, it's gonna be unreal, because the fight between them, Sigurd and Medios was so sick. Imagine 4 on Eskin. That's like, oh my days, I'm getting gas talking about it. Okay, so next is a potential festival, and it's because we haven't seen her in a game for a long time. It's actual Green Suit Diane. If you don't know the channel, if you fact that I follow, like, you know, I simp over Deldry and Chandler, I do love green, and that'll be a theme towards later on. Is I like Diane as well, so Diane in the green costume, I'm all for it. Plus, we haven't seen Diane, so I do want a Diane in the future to where, you know, it's can make somewhat giant team, because Netmarble is going down like a full human team, a full demon team, a full unknown team. We kind of need some more giants, and I kind of made a video a few days ago about the breakdown, and I talked about the fact that we could see them twin giants or sister giants in the actual game, and you know, we kind of need a, you know, like a festival Diane to support them. So yeah, boys, I guess it'd be called Draw Dance Diane, because that's what she does. And yeah, no, I can't wait for her. She's it looks nice as well, boys. Okay, so this one is not a spoiler, but it's not an actual anime. Like, and bear in mind, lads, the anime is finished. So this is older Jericho. I don't know if we're ever gonna see it, if we're gonna see it in the game, but there was a one shot with Jericho And she's a much older, right? It's been like, what, 6, 7 years, 5 years after the end of 70S. So it's a one-shot. It's not even in any other series. It's the 70S one-shot. And you do see Jericho, and boy, like Jericho with long hair, which looks a lot older, looks so sick. And we haven't really seen too much Jericho. We got the red one, which has the ice powers, but we needed Jericho, which has ice powers as an overall kit, rather than just being a single character. If you get what I'm trying to say, like a, you know, an ice Jericho with blue, green, and red, where it's like a standalone character, which, to be fair, if they do add, you lot might be a bit pissed about, because it will be a new Jericho, which means new cosmetics. And yeah, I mean, bro, I just want an older version of Jericho. I did like a Jericho a lot when I first saw her. She's like one of my favorite females. But then yeah, I met Dariari. But moving on to Dario, we do have, once again, one of my favorite forms as Indra, Dario, and Monspeed. These are festival-worthy characters which are in-game now, and they skipped so long ago. But weirdly enough, I prefer Monspeed. Like, I like Dario more as a character, and I did like Monspeed during his actual arc in the final seasons, or I guess final few episodes. No, I did like him. I just like, he kind of looks like a Slenderman. He's got like all the arms, and he's definitely my favorite version of Monspeed, even though I don't like him too much, especially in his like normal form. But I wonder how they're gonna do it. I'll be good, because it's like two versions. It's like the one you can see on screen now, which is the one they used from this dash like episodes, or I guess the storyline. But they do, well, at least Dario does turn to an actual beast. They get like more of an actual like demon form. Like, they change more. So I wonder if we're going to get two versions, or if it's going to be some sort of ultimate move. But yeah, Dario, Monspeed, I don't know how they're going to do these, because like I mentioned, these are kind of festival worthy characters, and they kind of go together, right? Am I wrong by saying that? And getting a dual, like, I guess a double festival drop, is that a good thing? Maybe. I mean, two new festivals on one banner could be a good thing. Okay, so moving to top 4, we do have one coming out next week, but she's still on my favorite list, and she's not in the game yet, so it is Goddess Margaret. She is arguably one of my, like, I guess my favorite female, of the fact that she's high this high on the list. But yeah, Margaret as a character wasn't too great. Lucia was, it was fine, but you combine both together, boys, you got a banging character. And I liked how she played out, especially in the final chapter, where, well, I guess the last season, where she just, like, I just liked how she played. She was cocky. I guess it was more Lucia, right? But I don't know, I just liked the whole gimmick of the character, and the way the way she interacted with the actual characters, especially Eskin, was I just love the character too much, man. So yeah, boys, you know, when she does come to global, we are simping. And moving on to number 3, you've seen the intro. I've said it multiple times now, it is Demon Chandler. Boys, this guy was skipped. They skipped him like the Enduro forms, mainly because they want to, well, I guess Chandler just came out, so it's maybe a little bit too soon. We haven't even got Cusack yet. But once again, I do feel like Demon Chandler could be a festival-worthy character, so it's probably widely weighted. And yeah, this guy looks so sick. If you see him in the story mode, he's got like a lightsaber. He just looks sick. I can't wait for him, and I can't wait for his cosmetics, because they did quite well with the actual normal Chandler. So seeing Demon Chandler with cosmetics, I didn't think we were gonna get the one with cosmetics. It looked weird when I first saw it, but yeah, I can't wait for this guy. Alright, boys, so number 2 actually dropped down from number 1. This was, I mentioned it in the past when I first read the manga, and it was kind of like my most wanted manga characters. And this guy does take a kind of a little place in the final season, which no spoilers once again. But is Skinny Eskin with a shield, which, I mean, I love Eskin. He's one of my favorite characters, maybe of all time, right? But the one is so powerful. And I wonder how they're going to do this guy, because if you don't know, Eskin doesn't work with Eskin, if that makes sense. So if you use this guy, you can't use the one, which means if they want to make this character, they kind of have to make him a little bit broken to where it's worth using this guy over someone like the one. So I can't wait for it. But someone did make an actual concept art, which I wonder if they got the same idea from me, because they called it What If, which is like the same series. What I call my collabs, I call like What If Jujutsu Kaisen, What If Black Clover, What If High School DxD. So if he did, then big shout out to him. But the person who made it was Skuros, I think that's how you pronounce his name. But you can see the artwork here. It's super sick, and you can see increased basic human stats by 20%, which doesn't work with Eskin, which is a good thing, but does work with Bond, so I don't know if that's going to work out. The guy who made this definitely went on more of like a tanky, you know, a sort of like amplified character. And you know, lads, I love my amplified characters. We've been using them recently with Good and Rem, and wouldn't mind it. You can probably make this guy really hard, maybe even more hard than Eskin on the turn 3 if you get the right buffs. But his taunt card, it makes sense because you got shield, but lads, we have Excalibur Alpha, so 2 tanky characters, could be alright. But obviously, most likely wouldn't come true because this is just a fan art, concept art. But maybe we do get a tanky Eskin, or who knows. But boys, number one. This is the main reason I want to make the video. And to be fair, I kind of spotted in the thumbnail. It is Percival. So this guy is a beast. He is from the Fauna Apocalypse manga, which is a sequel to 70S. So it's still in the 70S universe. And once again, I've mentioned it so many times in my videos. I do expect we're going to get this character come sometime very far into the future. When they actually do finish the 70S storyline in Grand Cross, I'm sure we're going to get some adaptation of that. Because they have confirmed that we are going to be getting the adaptation of the vampire arc, which wasn't in the anime, which means they got to hire new voice actors to fill them characters in. And they made the only did with Bleach, where I believe Bleach Brave Souls hired or got manga characters that had voice actors that are going to be in the actual anime. So they could do the same thing here, where they hire voice actors for this character and other characters that we could see from the Fauna Apocalypse manga, that maybe even an anime. But bear in mind, this may not come out for like literally 2.5 years, 3 years even. And I think by then we may have an actual anime, because I think the actual 70S anime or manga, the manga came out in 2013. I think the anime started in 2015. And yeah, the anime the manga just started like 20 chapters. So in 2 years time, they may even have an anime. Who knows what they're going to do, but it is a weekly chapter. Not going to go into too much detail about the character, but I will let you lot know that he's one of my most wanted characters. And you can probably say why. One, he's sick. He's one of the main characters from the new series, the new show basically. But also he's got green hair. And if you've been following Delgy and Chandler, I love my characters with green hair. Just it's my favorite color basically. And yeah, this guy is sick, and I can't wait for him. Hopefully bro, it should be so sick. So boys, let me know what you lot think. And was you surprised by number 1 and number 2 spot? I know a lot of you probably want to Esterosa, certain Meliodas, certain Kings that show up later on during the season. I'm not really too fussed about them, but I do know they are hype characters. I will be summoning when they do come out, but they are not my most wanted characters, which is funny because my most wanted characters aren't even spoilers in a sense. So yeah, boys, let me know what you lot think. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, do leave a like. And yeah, thank you for watching, and peace.